Welcome back to PSN News. I'm Neela Azami, and with me tonight is Georgia Peters, the executive producer for 46 Live. Georgia, thanks for joining us tonight.
I'm super excited to be here.
Yes, so excited to have you. So firstly, can you tell us a little bit about your role in 46 Live a little bit?
Right, so I currently serve as one of 3 executive producers. This will be my second year in this position. I kind of just oversee the entirety of 46 Live. I also oversee our, I think it's 10 this year, senior production members, as well as a general body of about 70 members. That's what it was currently last year. And I kind of just make sure things are flowing okay. The EPs are also the main point of contact between THON and 46 Live, so I have a lot of meetings with them. But yeah, that's about it.
All right, that's awesome. And what has your past experience been with 46 Live? Can you tell us a little bit more about 46 Live in general?
Right.
How it contributes to THON and whatnot, because you know a lot of people don't know much about it. So
Yeah, so this is my 3rd year being involved in 46 Live. I started my sophomore year as just a general crew member. Freshman year was COVID, so I really wasn't heavily involved in anything. 46 Live in general is THON's official broadcast of all THON and THON events. Not only is it broadcast to any computer in the world, but it's also broadcast to homes and hospitals, to those families who unfortunately are facing the hard realities of childhood cancer. And so they're able to join our THON events from anywhere in the world, and I think that's the biggest takeaway from this org.
right, I love that. So it allows really, I guess the main mission of 46 Live is really allowing anyone to view 46 Live from anywhere that they are, because THON is such a big thing and it's such a huge impact that we do at Penn State. So that's so great that you guys broadcast that. Does THON, do you think, have, I guess, what was the reason behind joining 46 Live? Did it have to do more with THON, your choice in being executive producer and how you see broadcasts? What really was the main pushing factor to be a part of 46 Live?
So I think the main pushing factor was that it is extremely live production,
Right.
and it's not scripted either. I'm really into keeping myself on my feet and my toes, and you never know what's coming next with live production. It wasn't until this year that I got involved in news production, so I think 46 Live is what spearheaded me directing and wanting to be a producer as well. Just they gave me the opportunity to do so, and I guess that's not what I went into thinking. I thought I was always going to be a general crew member, but I remember sophomore year just taking that step to apply and saying, what's the worst that could happen? And here we are now, flash forward 2 years later. This is my 2nd year going into the role, like I said. So
That is so great to hear. And what, did you always know you were going to be a Penn Stater, I guess, like coming here?
So I feel like this is such a controversial question. I actually had no intentions on coming here.
Right.
As a senior in high school, I am from Pittsburgh, so Pitt is 20 minutes down the road for me. And all I heard from my friends was, I'm going to Penn State. I love Penn State. I'm like, what could possibly be at Penn State? I was like, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's not Pittsburgh. Like, what is it? And I actually came up to visit some friends during the final Pitt versus Penn State game. And I had already applied to Penn State at that point. And that's what really locked in for me, is when I came to visit and just saw the culture and the life on campus. And I was like, I think this is where I want to be.
I agree. I feel like Penn State is just such a different culture that you really can't get anywhere else. And especially with broadcast and THON, it just makes such a big difference. So I definitely think you made the right choice. I was kind of on the same page as well. So definitely, I think visiting kind of seals the deal a bit. And how has that experience been for you with, I guess, in all aspects of broadcast coming here with, do you do other extracurriculars as well, or how's that been?
Right, so I'll speak to that very highly. My high school had no news programming, had no media classes, no nothing, so I kind of came in here with no prior experience in the broadcasting world, and I'm happy to say that Penn State has guided me along that journey, and I'm very thankful for that, because I'm very involved here in the college. So not only do I serve as an executive producer for 46 Live, I'm also one of the directors for the Tuesday-Thursday newscast for Center County Report. So that's been something I've been taking up this semester. I also work live production with athletics, so I do a lot of replay and technical directing for them. But yeah, this college has given me experiences that I don't think I'd get anywhere else, if we're being completely honest. I mean,
so great.
yeah, I'll always speak very highly of the College of Communications and all the opportunities they've given me.
That's so awesome. I'm glad that you're so involved with that. And especially with THON coming up, we have a lot to look forward to within the spring semester. But Georgia, thank you so much for being with us today, and thank you so much for coming out tonight. And now coming up next, Jenna and Zach will have the latest from across the nation. Stay tuned.